Hey, what's going on, everybody? Boilon here, and welcome to the 6th anniversary Monday because we're in full swing starting now, and there's lots of things going on, lots of events just started on today. Also, a lot of free rewards. So, there's been some promo codes that have been going around. We're going to talk about some of these and the kind of stuff that you're going to get. There's a lot of extra stuff coming our way today and over hopefully the next month because of March's anniversary month. We'll be talking about all that and more in today's video. So if you're ready to go, everybody, let's boil this down. We're going to try and do a little bit of a whirlwind of all the things that are actually in the game right now that started today. So first off, we have the new Strike Pass. Tier 3, whatever. It doesn't matter. New Strike Pass with Red Goblin. It has the background of the anniversary and all that. This looks pretty like the other ones. It's just a Red Goblin pass with the uniques in there as well. So nothing super exciting. It just had the little 6th anniversary logo on there. But if you click into your inbox, which you may or may not have already found anyways, you'll find the live 6th anniversary and you'll find 100 shards of Deathpool. So for someone like myself, not a big deal, right? But for people who, or for newer players especially, this might be a pretty big thing because Deathpool isn't farmable until later and otherwise, I believe, only found in the milestone orbs. Allied Engine starts tomorrow. That's the Alliance-based raid event. And then we have, of course, the Starbrand event, which has started today. We also do have the event campaign called the 6th time, whatever that was called, 6 times a strike or something, or yeah, 6 times a strike. And so this is available for 25 days. And basically, it does have energy, and it has a farmable system that you can do. That's good because it's also going to include XP, which is really good for lower level accounts as well. And I believe that every week there's going to be a new chapter that unlocks. So there's only like 4 nodes depending on like what difficulty that you're running. But I believe that every week there's going to be a new sort of event campaign chapter that I guess is just going to be another one of these popping up as well. So do keep an eye out for that. Also, they have extended Seeing Red, the February month-long event, and Red Letter Day, the Black Knight event, for 2 days. Now, there is a special blog post that came out to talk about this, and we will address this very quickly. A lot of this has to do with the Sword Satellite leaderboard. There were people who were not happy, I guess, with the way that the ties broke, if you had identical scores from the tower, which I believe had to do with who cleared it first. I think that's how they kind of line people up, was that if you cleared it first, if you got that score first, then you were ahead of the other people. Now, this made some issues, I guess, with people like the top 1,000, maybe top 10,000 who got cut out of that. And so they're going to be resolving this, I guess, by trying to fix where the cuts were. So because of the tiebreaker issues, we'll be doing the following to ensure the players get the rewards and leaderboard placements that they earned. They're extending Red Letter Day by 2 days. They're Seeing Red by 2 days, and offer for these events will not be available during the extension, so you can't buy more points. But they're gonna be extending also Seeing Red. So for those of you who were very close, free to play to the 600K, now they're gonna allow you to get 9,600 more points, which means the wiggle room is, if you guys remember from my other videos, that the wiggle room was the margins were very slim. So now you'll have an extra 9,600 towards that. So hopefully most of you will clear it now as a result of that, even if you missed 1 or 2 milestones from the alliance-based activity. But yeah, they're going to be, I guess, adjusting and sending that stuff out if you're in that position where you're kind of cut out of the leaderboard. So look forward to that. Do want to go to the store as well. Lots of free claim stuff on the store. So make sure that you're starting with the Primordial Avenger Starbrand stuff, which is up there now. It's 500 milestone points, 500 orb fragments. That's going to be posted on the chart, and it's going to be in my Discord channel. It probably is already by the time that this video has gone out, so you can check it out there. 3,400 daily for the March month-long event. Also, again, the Seeing Red free claim is there. Make sure you grab that. And we have this brand new one, which is 16 Forge Shards. It's really weird. I don't know why it's 16 or what that represents and why, I don't know, 15 versus 16, whatever. Make sure you claim that. It's a web special. I don't know at what level some of these things appear, because now that I've been playing my baby account, my boosted baby account, sometimes things appear at different levels. Like, you don't get all of this stuff until you're level 50, but I hope the anniversary related stuff, of course, there's an error claiming this, right? I'll go pick that up later. And then as of recording this, what I thought was the web milestone for Primordial Avenger hasn't actually activated yet, or at least it was when I refreshed it the first time. I want to talk about some free codes that most people can get. I'm going to say most people because there's some restrictions on some of the codes. I've opened up a new channel on my Discord channel called, or my Discord server called Game Codes, where I'm going to try to keep up to date with all of these. There is a handful of different ones depending on where you are in the game. Some of them are for new players, some of them are for really fresh accounts, and some of them are for everyone. So there's one called Venom Free. This is for newer accounts. I don't know like what the day cutoff is for this. Does give you a 3-star Venom. There is one called Gambit, which gives you a 3-star Gambit and some other stuff. There is one that's for very new accounts called Pool. It's not cap sensitive. All of these are not cap sensitive. I've tried it on both accounts. This does give you a 5-star Deadpool, but might be for only very early accounts, like less than 5 days. So if you're starting a new boosted account, like some of the stuff that we've been talking about, then you might be able to get that. Now, there is a new one as well called Welcome. I think these are all new player codes, basically, these four. However, there was another one that came out today called Celebrate, and this is a 6th anniversary 2024 code, and I have a picture of that, actually. This one here. So it's 2 million gold, 100 T4s, and 200 orange training mods. Everyone should be able to claim this. Haven't had a problem with that one. There's also another one called Night, Night, and it gives you 15 Nightcrawler shards, 500 power cores, and 5 premium orbs. Now, this one may be restricted to level 65 and above. I am not entirely sure. I know that my main account got this. My lower level account did not. And I've been talking about people in my Boosted Alliance, and like a couple people got it and the rest of them didn't. So I think this one might be level locked. And then this is the one for that pool one that I mentioned about the 5-star Deadpool. It actually is identical in the power cores and premium orbs to the Nightcrawler one. So this one might be for very, very fresh accounts, and this one might be for a little bit higher level accounts. That's all I know so far anyways. I wanted to double check to the milestone, and I don't know what I'm seeing. Did the game literally bug out? Okay, that's a lot of those web UPC milestones. The web is always traditionally horrible, right? Like, so I just want to throw that out there. Is my free claim for Forge? Can I click on that yet, or is that screwed up too? But anyways, make sure that when you're able to click on these, make sure you go and do that and claim these, because it's going to be really, really important. But otherwise, there's a lot of interesting things going on in the game right now. You probably want to start by, especially for those of us who are not 100, you'll get some XP out of the 6th time to strike. I don't know whether or not you'll actually get energy for this on the free claims. Back in the day, we actually used to for event campaigns and get free refresh energies, but we don't seem to these days. So there's only 4 nodes. What I would recommend is if you're able to do the maximum difficulty, make sure you do this, because it's going to give you all the rewards from all the ones previously. So if you're a higher level character, higher level account, make sure you do the bonus mode and just do whichever one is the highest for you for your account, so that you don't have to go back and clear every level to get the rewards, because it'll backdate the rewards and do all that stuff for you. But otherwise, for today, we do. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there is the milestones as well for this. I know I'm jumping around a little bit here for the 6th anniversary and the 2192 days of strike. This is for the first chapter, I believe, but there's also going to be daily objectives. Unfortunately, I already claimed mine, so hopefully that doesn't screw me. But it says if you spend energy in the 6 time to strike campaign energy, you get 1-to-1 points there, and collecting anniversary coins from the daily objectives. So I guess I can't really do that, but you only need to get to 6,200. So I hope that, because you're probably not spending 6,200 energy in that campaign, I'm hoping that the daily objectives are, sufficient, quite a bit, that it doesn't screw me from getting this stuff. It's not that big of a deal for my main account, but there is some steal stuff in here that would be worthwhile. And of course, for newer accounts as well, there's going to be lots of good stuff in here, including purple stuff as well. So a pretty good milestone there. And we have the 6th anniversary. This is just for the 1 diamond Deadpool and the frame. I actually think the frame's kind of nice. And I actually kind of like the costume too, so I look forward to getting that when I'm able to do that. But I think this is related to the 4 weeks. So you can see that there's 4 items, 4 different weeks of the anniversary event that we're going to be getting each and every week. And of course, I'll talk about this a little bit more as more of these unlock. One thing that I do want to point out, because I thought this was weird, and this is the first time they've ever done it. This is the Dawn of Time March month-long event, and it actually contains the unique weapon for Deathpool. And what's weird, because if you already have Deathpool unlocked, this is useless. This is a G17 unique piece for Deathpool, I'm pretty sure. And if you've already unlocked or higher, this has 0 value for you. And this is the first time they've ever done unique pieces rather than actual just flat out equipment pieces. They have those too, but I mean, this is just much better because you can apply this to any other character. Whereas with the unique, you cannot. So yeah, it is what it is there. You're going to see some Extreme X-Men shards and some Superior 6 shards in here in the March month long. And some Captain Carter and Captain America that's probably of less value for some people. But otherwise, that's, I think, going to be it. I do want to double check really quickly if they fixed the, nope. Okay. The web store is notoriously horrible. So I just wanted to kind of share some of this stuff with you for today for the updates. And I think that's probably about it. Cosmic Crucible is also ongoing right now for some people. And yeah, I think that's everything. Now, if one thing that I do want to say, though, be careful about your blitzing for the Primordial Avenger. If the milestone is fucked up on the web and it hasn't been, depending on when it takes to go live, then you might not get credit for your blitzing. So I would probably hold back until it's been properly shown on the web milestone before you start doing it, because I don't see it anywhere in game yet. I would just keep that. Just don't blitz until you actually see it. So keep checking for that, I guess, as well. So that's going to be the end of this video, everyone. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow on whatever the next video is going to be. So until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you all later. Boilon signing out.